Hey everybody, this is Carrie Ann with Stampin' on the Bright Side, and we're going to be making this beautiful card with our Poppies, poppy paper. What is it called? Poppy Parade Suite, sorry. I think that's what it's called, or Peaceful Poppies. Sorry, I'm checking my camera. So let's go ahead and get started. It's a very simple card, but just really, I think it's just really elegant, pretty looking. I like it anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. So what we have is, I did not write my measurements down, so hopefully I can remember this. This is just a regular standard, I cut an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper in half, like this, lengthwise, or portrait, or sorry, landscape. So 5.5 by 4 1/4. I scored it at 4 1/4 so that it would be a side open card. Okay, and then I have, this is going to be my layer. I'm just going to go straight DSP. I thought about layering with something like Mossy Meadow maybe, or Old Olive, but I really just like how it looks like this. So this one is 4 by 5 1/4, and then I cut a piece of Whisper White 4 by 5 1/4 also for the inside. And then I have a couple of scraps. This is for the sentiment. So this is 3/4 by 4. This is Old Olive, and it is 1 inch by 4. We're going to layer that up. And then I have my scraps for my poppy. And I know that some people do a two-tone poppy with like a pink color, but I just like it red. I'm sorry, this is Poppy Parade and basic black, and I like it Poppy Parade on Poppy Parade. I just think it looks really nice. And then I have my little design elements are going to be the Peaceful Poppies sequence. Okay, all right, so simple, like I said, very simple card. We're going to first adhere the DSP onto our card base. I'm using liquid glue. You can use snail if you have it, or any other adhesive. Sorry, I'm a little bit like today. My allergies are really acting up. It's such a pretty day, beautiful and breezy, but you know, it's blowing stuff around. But that's okay. I can enjoy the day. Look on the bright side. Pun intended. All right, so I'm going to stamp. I'm going to stamp the thank you. Pull that off. I'm going to stamp the thank you from the Peaceful Moments stamp set. This is one of my very favorite stamp sets, I think, for sentiments. I love the script. I love the combination of block lettering and this pretty script. It's just very elegant and graceful looking. I like that. So I'm going to do this in Memento Black, Tuxedo Black. I just re-inked that, so I'm hoping I didn't overdo it. Okay, that looks good. I can handle that. While I'm at it, let's just go ahead while I have this out. Let's go ahead and stamp the flower on what's going to be the inside of the card. I think I might just leave that on there. We'll just go ahead and put it on the other side, and then I can clean it easily. Okay. Oh, I just smudged. Okay, hold on. I have Memento ink on my fingers, so I will have to get a baby wipe. Okay. May have gotten just a tad too much re-inker in there. And then, yeah, because I don't know what my chamois is, so let me just grab a baby wipe. Okay, we'll just go ahead and wipe that off. And hopefully it'll come off my fingers too. Alright, so let's set that aside. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to adhere the Old Olive on. I was just thinking to myself, like, this is a quick and easy card. I can go nice and slow. And then it occurred to me, not really, because I still have to cut my poppy out. And that's going to take a little bit of time. Not a lot, but I'm going to just adhere that down right there. Hold it for just a second. Okay. When I'm gluing lots of things together, I've realized it's okay to just keep the cap off and keep it upside down and keep it in this little shot glass that I got at Brian King's event, at the last On Stage in Atlanta. And it keeps it, you know, if a little bit of glue leaks out, it's not that big of a deal because it's glass and it comes right out. but really not a lot leaks out that I can see. There's just a few little smidges in there, so not too bad. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and cut my poppy out. So I'm gonna need the outline and the whole thingy, and then the little doohickey that goes in the middle. That's the official name of it. It's called a doohickey, scientific, look it up. And I'm gonna need my red and my basic black. It's not red, it's Poppy Parade. And this stuff is in the way. Okay, so let's get the big shot out. So I just found out recently that the new die cutter is not going to be available when the new catalog rolls out, which really kind of disappointed me, to be honest, because there was a lot of hype. Oops. But, you know, we just have to just go with it. And there's going to be plenty of other things to get, and the Big Shot still is going to work fine, but I was really wanting to get it. I really was just wanting to get it. I don't know. Do I need it? No. I have this, and it works just fine. And the dies and the machines are going to be pretty much interchangeable. You're going to be able to use both, so it's not that big of a deal. But, you know, new stuff. Who doesn't like new stuff? New toys to play with. Okay, and so now I'm going to do the black little doohickey piece. And we actually are just about done, because like I said, this is a very simple card. This is probably the most complicated part of it. It's not even that complicated. Put a die on the paper, run it through your machine, boom. You have cute little design elements for your card that really make it stand out. Okay, so let's go ahead. I have my little base piece, and then I'm just going to layer this over. And like I said, you can use a different color. You can, I don't know what color pink they're using, and to be honest, I was just kind of too lazy to find out. Actually, not really too lazy, but I translated to Spanish today, the lessons, and graded some of the work online. And I had 2 tutoring sessions with students. So, and then I had another one, the 8th grade session, they didn't show up for. They're not really showing up for some stuff in 8th grade. So I will be calling home tomorrow and see if I can get people involved, making sure that they're going to be successful. Okay, so that one is out. Wait, I did that wrong. This one should go here. This one should go here. All right, and then let's get this little basic black piece out. It's a little trickier because you feel like you got to hold it. There we go. And while you're holding it, you're kind of keeping it from coming out. All right, let's set those aside. And okay, so I have 2 of these glues. Both of them. This one, I accidentally screwed the little pokey thing that's supposed to go inside along the side, and of course that clogged up. I did find out that you can soak it in Dawn dish soap, but I just haven't figured out what I'm supposed to keep the bottle closed with up till then. This one, I don't know what happened. I put it on correctly, but I can't get the white part off. So this is our fine tip glue pen. The first one that I ever bought worked fine, and then ever since then I have not been able to make them work. I'm sure it's me. It's got to be me. I'm just doing something wrong. I just really don't know what to do about it. And see, it would work. I know it would work if I could just get this off, but I cannot get it off. I think it's open. Yeah, I just can't get it off. I don't know. It must have been laying on its side or something. I don't know, but I'll work on that. In the meantime, we're just going to have to use our regular Tombow, which is not that bad. I do have tweezers that are helpful, so I'm going to have this. When I move it, I'm going to flip it like this, so I want that to be like this. So I could just kind of pancake it over there. Okay, oops. Uh-oh. Hang on. I see a little spot that didn't get taken out. All right, here we go. Now we're ready to go. So I'm just going to put a little bit right there. I'm going for, you don't have to put it everywhere. I'm just going for the areas that are a little bit wider than others. That'll help it. And I did notice when I made this card last night that this part right here didn't want to be adhered down, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit there. I'm barely squeezing it at all. Just very lightly finessing this out because I don't want big blobs of glue everywhere. Because this glues a lot like, when it dries, it's like sticky note paper. And so everything will stick to it. And everybody knows I have a big fuzzy cat that sticks to everything. Okay, oops. Okay, there we go. And just gently, I'm just gently tapping it down. I don't want to smush because I don't want glue oozing out the sides. And then I need to find, did I lose the little, oh I did, I lost my doohickey. Now, I don't know how it ended up on the floor. That's really weird. Okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put a little bit of glue here. And we'll put that right there. And we'll just let it set for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and glue this part. I think some of it eased over the side. And it's trying to stick to my background paper, or my matte paper. Alright, there we go. Maybe. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Looking to see where I have, yeah, there's some glue right there. Okay. You know what? I'll just get my little glue eraser and remove it. It's not an issue. Okay. Now we'll glue this on the inside. I thought about putting a ribbon, and I thought, you know, a ribbon will be cute. I mean, if you want to use a ribbon, you can use a ribbon. That seam binding ribbon would be really pretty. Just even leave it white. Don't even have to color it. But I really just like it the way it is. I think it's just really lovely and simple. And I think I just got glue everywhere. Not too bad. Okay, so that's not good. That's not bad. And you could also shade this in. I could have stamped that in a different color, like Poppy Parade, and then colored it. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop this on. I'm trying to use up some of my edges here. I'm just going to use one right there. I think that's plenty. Alright, and then just put this right here. And then I'm going to add just like 3 of these. I used a gold one and one of these pink ones. I gotta figure out what color that pink is. It might be Flirty Flamingo, but I'm not 100% sure of that. And then I'm going to use a Poppy Parade one. Okay. And then what I did is I just got smart enough, I guess. I was trying to use my Take Your Pick tool, and it's really hard to fight sequins with Take Your Pick tool and no fingernail. So I'm just going to do this. And this works pretty well. Okay. Lay that down. And lay this one down here. Uh-oh. I think I got glue on this finger. I'm probably going to have to put another dot of a smidge of glue right there. Maybe not. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. And then this one will go there. And that's it. So there we are. Pretty, elegant little card that anybody would love to get in the mail. Okay. So thank you for joining me. Come shop with me at carrieannkinky.stampinup.net and visit me on Facebook on Stampin' on the Bright Side. And come and see what I got going on. Don't forget to use the May host code if you order. And come see me again sometime. Bye.